Colorado.
Welcome to your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail. We love getting to be here to bring you so many great community locals and so many great community activities that you can participate in. Now, one of my favorite nonprofits here in the community is Roundup River Ranch, and they're doing a great collaboration with one of my favorite places here in the community, and that's the Bookworm of Edwards. So make sure that you stay tuned for that interview because you don't want to miss all the fun that's taking place over there. We're going to introduce you to the Coyote Cafe up in Beaver Creek because they've got the best margaritas in town and why you should make your way up there throughout the course of the summer. We're also going to introduce you to a fabulous town member here in the town of Avon who's got a great activity and event coming up for Father's Day, which is today. So to all the dads out there, happy Father's Day. I hope that you have an excellent day. And actually, one of the gentlemen from the Coyote Cafe is my father, so you'll see that here in just a moment. But Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail. Good morning, Vail.
Hey, it's your boy, Nephew Tommy, your host for an all-new season of Black College Quiz, where the nation's best and brightest display their knowledge of Black history and culture while competing for prizes and scholarships. So get ready to see HBCU Nation take the academic field. Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Black College Quiz! BCQ! Yeah, man.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you" on 92? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on Mountain Perspectives. And our expanded Spanish programming block. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website, tv8vail.com.
Welcome to Hiring America, the television program that helps veterans find jobs and transition back into civilian life. Hi everyone, I'm Gigi Stone Woods. I'm truly honored to host this vital program. Reach out to the opportunities you see on this program by logging on to our website, hiringamerica.net, and by following us on social networking sites such as Twitter. We'll keep that information available throughout the broadcast and on our website 24/7. Now, let's get down to business.
Good morning, Vail.
Earlier I was saying how I love Roundup River Ranch and how I love the Bookworm of Edwards. Well, they're coming together in a great collaboration and you're not going to want to miss it. You're going to want to participate in all the fun. So let's get you some more information.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Well, I have a lot of activities and events going on, but there's nothing better than the things the two happy campers sitting next to me have going on. Good morning, Mackenzie and Allie from Roundup River Ranch and the Bookworm. You have quite an incredible collaboration going on.
We do.
Tell me about it.
It's new. It's really exciting. We have a library at camp called the Benny, and it's a library that any of our campers can use. And years ago, a Girl Scout group came and revitalized it and made it into this library. But in cleaning this spring, we realized a lot of these books are age titles. So we want to bring back some life into this Benny this summer and bring books to camp that our campers want to read.
Yeah.
And so the Bookworm, of course, was the automatic partner to help this happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mackenzie. So you told me session 1 with the campers is done.
Yes.
Put a fork in it. But session 2 is kicking off.
It's kicking off this
week. And
week.
the amount of energy, excitement that's been thrown into Roundup River, it's just a long winter.
It's a long winter.
And then all of a sudden you just pivot and you're right back into it.
Completely. And for those that don't know, Roundup River Ranch is a summer camp and family camp for kids with life-altering diagnoses. So camp is really special for these kids, and they're coming and they want to soak up the most of the week. They want to get on the challenge course. They want to make new friends and sing and dance at stage night. So they're coming in with this energy, and our staff is there to meet them. And we just have so much fun. For 4 activity days, they're there for 6 days. It's very magical, and we can't wait for session 2.
What we were just talking about, I was on the website looking around, and that entrance into the camp with that greeting is enough just to get you going.
It is. And some of our campers, they take the bus up from Denver because transportation should never be an issue. And then other families drive their campers up. So the campers say when they get off the exit at Dot Sarah and start driving up Colorado River Road, it's just a weight off their shoulders. And the river being so high, that's just so exciting already. And that there's just a joy that happens before they even get to our gates.
Yeah. Now, Allie, at the Bookworm, you've got a lot of great events that you always book. You've got quite a month coming up in July. But this is a way that people can come and take part, get books, donate right there at the Bookworm. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we're super excited about this partnership. Roundup River Ranch is doing some really, really awesome and important work. And basically what we're asking the community and people who are coming to visit us is to support the Benny and help them update the library that they have. There's this really, really cool trend in children's publishing as a whole, but especially in kids publishing, where there is more representation of people with different lived experiences, which is beautiful to see. And we want those books in those kids' hands in that Benny. And the way you can help is you come into the Bookworm, you buy a book, you can drop it in the box that says Book Drive, and it'll go straight to those kids.
And that's through August 1st.
Through August 1st.
Yeah, I love the diversity of what's going on there at the Bookworm, and especially with the education of children, because education is inspiration, and that's kind of what this is all about.
Totally. I should also mention that the Bookworm is matching donations. So every book that you donate, we're going to donate another one. So we're going to double your efforts. And our main goal is, I'm envisioning this camper, I've thought about this a lot, I'm envisioning this camper walking into the Benny, and they pick up a book, and on the cover they see a kid who looks like them.
Right.
And there's nothing better than that.
Absolutely.
And I think something that's so special when you say that is our campers come on the same week as everyone else with the same diagnoses, or some different tweaks to the diagnoses, but they meet campers for the first time that have the same lived experience. So then to see themselves in a book that someone took the time to write about and publish, and to think that this is an important story to have out there, that it's their story.
Yep.
Oh, it'd be a magical moment.
They're just never alone.
Yes,
at that point.
Correct.
And they're part of something bigger, and maybe it's the first time they felt that way.
Correct. And that's what we want to give them the opportunity to find that. And not all of our campers are readers, but those that maybe need that solo time or the quiet time in their day, because there's a lot of energy that we talked about, they can go to the Benny and find a story that's important to them. And we're so excited too. You could buy online. So our community, we serve campers from 11 different states. So our camper community is wide, but then our supporter community is from coast to coast. So with our outreach programs, meeting campers where they are, we have people everywhere. So if you go online and the customer comments, just drop in that you're doing that for the Roundup River Ranch book drive. And then that way those books can still get to us. So accessibility for everyone who wants to be a part of it.
Right. Well, let's back up real quick. How did this whole joint venture get started?
Well, I used to be a full-time bookseller at the Bookworm. I'm still a sub. I'm on the floor every now and then. So come talk to me about nonfiction books. But so when we were cleaning it out, it really was this moment of everything else in our camp is constantly updated. And sometimes I feel like books feel, if there's books on the shelf, there's books on the shelf, and we're doing a great job. But going through it this summer or this spring, getting ready for summer, my age and everyone older looked at the shelf and goes, "Oh, it's my favorite book from childhood." I was like, great, but we've got a new generation of kids, so let's get the new books from their favorite childhood books. So immediately we're all sitting around, we're like, we got to do something, we got to do a book drive. And we just looked around, we're like, well, the Bookworm. I mean, you already support so many organizations in this area and our community that we're like, why not make that partnership and bring this together? So,
well, do we have a financial goal we're trying to hit?
So we have 1,500 books at camp. So that is in the Benny, and then in our depot, which is our medical center, we have select books that stay there for our campers that might need to spend some time at the depot. And then at each of our cabins are certain age groups, so they have their own books there too. So we have a lot that we could replenish. We don't want to get rid of all of our books, so all be used. But I mean, our internal goal for ourselves is our community buying 300 books to match with 300 books to say that we turned over a third of the books in 2 months. Could be incredible.
Well, let's talk about the Benny. You keep talking about the Benny. We just flashed a photo up there, and it looks like an amazing caboose, railroad caboose. It's
a funny one, too. It's a real caboose. When camp was starting in 2006, two of our incredible donors, Kathy Bennett and Fred Fraley, they called our founder and said, "Hey, Ruth, do you want a caboose?" And yes, we'll figure it out. We'll take it out. It's a nonprofit. Of course, we'll have something. So the Benny has had some different lives at camp, and now it is set next to the depot, so kids can go out whenever they need it. And it's named after Kathy Bennett's brother. His nickname is the Benny. So he's no longer with us, but the Benny lives on, and his story with camp lives on. So this summer at our gala, A Grateful Harvest, we're honoring Kathy Bennett for being the supporter that she has been over the years. And we're like, what a better way to have a revitalized Benny that night, that all of our supporters could see the books that our campers are reading.
Right.
So it's a special place. There's no air conditioning. It's a caboose. So we open up all the windows and doors, but it really is special. I mean, going in there, I think you even had that, it's a unique library.
Yeah, it was really cool. Mackenzie invited me and I got to see it for myself. It's a really special space. I could see kids curled up in there for sure.
What a neat thing to do. I mean, it's just an inspiration. You're in a caboose, looking through books. I mean, what?
Yeah. At camp, on the river. It's special.
Does it get any better than that? No, it does not.
And that's what we have a community day on June 30th. It's free for anybody from 2 to 5. If you want to come check out the Benny, or if you want to get on the challenge course, if you want to go on the art yurt, you just have to register on our website. But it's one of those spaces because not everyone has seen camp. So if you want to be inspired to be a part of the book drive or be a supporter or volunteer in a different way, you can come check it out on June 30th. Yeah,
and it's not, I invite everybody to get out there. It's a beautiful facility, and what you do is words can't describe it. And get out there and check it out, because this is just a once in a lifetime opportunity for these children that come out and experience this. And there's other ways to give back too. I know you do a lot of different fundraisers throughout the year. I've been able to attend some of those.
They're fun.
Oh,
they truly
my goodness. They are. And that's where you really get to see that energy and impact that happens at Roundup River Ranch.
Yeah, and we've got 2 coming up in August. So I said the Grateful Harvest, which is the traditional gala. We have an incredible wine tasting beforehand. But the other one that we're so excited about is our second year. It's called the Bullseye Roundup. It's at Castile Creek in Edwards, and we sort of want to step away from the traditional gala. So you can come and still support camp with a ticket purchase, and you get to do archery. We have the full archery range there. There's line dancing and music and food stations, and we'll have campers there because our campers are so proud to tell their stories to our donors. And I think that's always a special moment. We had that at a Taste of Camp that we do in Denver in May. And our donors that help fund this, because it's free for all of our families. I should have said that at the beginning, but it's free for our families. So our donors that have been giving money that they don't get to go to camp, and then they hear a camper hear the change that it made in their lives. And I think it's special for our campers to meet the people who are funding this experience, and for our donors to hear that too. So we've got Grateful Harvest and the Bullseye Roundup, but if you don't, it's not in everyone's budget to attend one of these events. So Community Day is the best way to just come for free and just be there and experience this really special place in the community.
Well, Mackenzie, Allie, thank you so much for joining me on the couch today and talking about this an amazing event that's coming up. There's lots of ways to give back to the community. This is one where you get to benefit. Get into the Bookworm, check it out. What a great place to go browse some books and get some educational needs and meet Allie and the team that's in there to kind of steer you in the right direction. And then Community Day out at River Ranch, can't miss that. It's an absolutely special opportunity to see what they have going on out there. And again, the opportunity to give back. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Next up, we've got a special duo from 2 of the best voices in the bluegrass and country genres.
We know you're going to love this one from Melanie Cannon and Willie Nelson. Here's Back to Earth.
Songs our love created, I still sing. And every night we make the rafters ring.
Descubre Conecta en Vivo, tu fuente de programación en español las 24 horas del día, los 7 días de la semana. Desde recetas deliciosas hasta la información más reciente, Conecta en Vivo es una transmisión digital que tiene todo lo que necesitas para mantenerte conectado con la comunidad regional de Vail y Park City. Disfruta en cualquier dispositivo con conexión a internet visitando tv8vail.com o parkcity.tv. Conecta en Vivo, tu ventana a la programación en español en cualquier momento y en cualquier lugar.
Good morning, Vail.
It's Father's Day, and you know, there's no better way to celebrate Father's Day than showing my father on Good Morning Vail first thing this morning. He works at a fabulous place called the Coyote Cafe, and him and Jeff Forbes joined me on the couch to talk about all of the wonderful things that they have coming up this summer. Let's take a look.
Good morning, Vail.
Could be worse.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm joined on the couch by 1, my lovely father, Jeff Evans, and 2, by the incredible Jeff Forbes from the Coyote Cafe. Good morning, the Jeff and Jeff combo.
Morning. How are you?
So good, only because I love you both so dearly. So any time to spend with you guys on the couch is so wonderful. And I really love the Coyote Cafe.
Well, thank you.
It's great. And you guys are both there. People can come up and they can see you as a dynamic duo.
Kinda, I wouldn't go dynamic, but as a duo.
I would go dynamic duo. It's like a thing one, thing two situation that you have going on up there now.
But you know, Maddie, don't even go there. Thing 1, thing 2.
Hey, whoa. We all know who thing 1 is. Head honcho over here.
Yep. I think 1
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Coyote Cafe, located up in Beaver Creek. You guys have such a beautiful location. You have such a beautiful patio for people to come and enjoy. You're open for the remainder of the summer.
We are. We'll probably remain open until next spring, actually.
Wow. Pushing through the off season as we approach October, which is kind of a ways away. But that's exciting because We always miss when you're not there.
We miss having you there, Maddie.
I love being there. And so
And you know, Matt, I got to tell you that there is the patio in the evening is magical.
It is.
It's the way the light comes through, and it's awesome. So if you haven't experienced it, you got to go up and sit and have a margarita in that twilight.
It is a great place to be, and it stays warm right there in Beaver Creek, so you don't have to worry about being too chilly as you're sitting outside on the patio.
Yeah, and there's heaters.
And there's heaters, yeah, because it's a fancy patio.
Because you're not going to get cold either way.
Exactly, which makes it all the more reason to go and enjoy the patio. Now, you guys have a great happy hour for people to come and enjoy because you have the best margaritas in town.
We do have great margaritas. They're fresh squeezed lime juice and agave nectar. Those are on happy hour, as well as all draft beers and all our well drinks.
And what time is happy hour?
3 to 6.
So that perfect evening time for people to come and sit and enjoy a margarita, a draft beer on the patio. Now, we've got your website up right now, and this is what it looks like in the winter time as you've got everyone kind of clothing up and carrying their skis in the background. But the Coyote Cafe has been such a staple in the community for so long. You guys have done this, you've served the community, and you've brought so many people together and so many smiles on people's faces. How long has the Coyote Cafe been here?
Well, it's been here for 35 years, and actually an additional 5 years before that in the same family, so close to 40 years, yeah.
Wow, 40 years of the Coyote Cafe, and you can see that as you go and explore the restaurant and see all of the wonderful pictures
You know,
that are up on the wall.
Matt, the one thing that's really cool about the Coyote Cafe is that Jeff puts his personal touch on everything. So when you're drinking a margarita, you know that it's from his recipe.
That's one of the things that everyone who goes to the Coyote Cafe knows and loves, because it's not just in the margaritas, it's in all of the delicious food that you create as well.
Well, we tried, that's for sure.
Chili rellenos. Chili rellenos are awesome.
Chili rellenos, I agree. And nachos.
Yeah, and I love the queso corn, and then of course the tacos.
The street tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for people who have not tried the street tacos, why are they so special?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we cook all our meats there, and my favorite actually is the El Pastor. I don't know if you've tried that one yet. But, yeah, we cook all the barbacoa, the carnitas overnight, and come out really nice and moist. They're great.
Yeah, Maddie, what's your favorite?
I like the ones with the peppers and the mushrooms. They've got
The rajas.
Yeah, they've got a slight kick to them. They're all veggies. I'm about the veggie life, and so that's my go-to. Except for I do love the taco salad with the fajita chicken on top in the big taco bowl. It's amazing.
That's a great meal also.
It is a great meal, and you guys are so perfectly located. So for people who have never been up to Beaver Creek or who have never seen the Coyote Cafe, how do they get to it?
Well, depending on where you come from, I guess if you park in Fort Hall, you just come up through the hallway and we're right to your right. We're located right next to the main ticket office. So one level down from the mountain, one level up from the plaza.
And if you're on your way to Centennial, if you're going to ride the chair, you can't miss it. It's on the left side.
It's right there. Well, and Father's Day is right around the corner, so everyone should come up. They should take their dad to a lovely dinner at the Coyote Cafe, get them a margarita or two, and sit on that wonderful patio.
I think that's a really good idea, Matt.
Oh, thank you. It just came to me.
I think you know, I could be available Sunday.
Oh, perfect. My plan was to come see you up there on Sunday. See, I'll be there on Sunday. You should be there on Sunday. You should bring your dad. I'll be with my dad. It'll be a great time.
There you go.
A fantastic Sunday evening spent at the Coyote Cafe. Now, Dad, what's your favorite item on the menu?
Like I say, chili rellenos. You know, from the experience in Utah, there's no place that's got the chili rellenos like the Coyote Cafe. They're really, really, really good.
And what's your favorite item on the menu?
Boy, it's hard to pin down. I'm going to say the El Pastor tacos.
Yeah. I really like the spicy chicken sandwich, too.
You like that, yeah.
I do.
A little guacamole on there.
Yeah, you know, it's good to have such a wide variety of a menu. That way, I eat there an embarrassing amount, thanks to both of you guys, and I always have to switch it up. And so having such a diverse menu makes it really easy for someone to come and enjoy. That way there's something for everyone on the family, in the family.
That's for sure. You bet.
Yeah, there's a great kids menu, and it's all inclusive. So you can bring the kids up and they can eat and have a good time. And it's most of the stuff, like I say, is it's awesome. There's certain things though that have the Jeff Forbes kick to it.
Anything that's got a little spice to it. You guys also make all of your own hot sauces.
We do.
Which makes them very delicious, very unique. You won't find them anywhere else.
Nope. Our house salsa that comes with chips and salsa, obviously, and then we also have two that we serve with our taqueria, tomatillo and habanero salsa.
Which are both so good. I love all of the spicy sauces on everything that I order there. Now, you guys also have a very wide array of tequila that people can come and enjoy. So as people are coming up, maybe having some margaritas, lounging around with your array, you guys can talk specifically to why each tequila is so unique.
Sure, and absolutely, besides going, silver, reposado, añejo, our staff should know and usually knows, Highlands, Lowlands, tequila, and stuff like that. You also got to try our mezcals. We have a couple of great mezcals. The mezcal margarita, really, really good. It's my favorite.
I really like the spicy margarita, but it has kind of a bold name to say on television, so we're just going to leave it as the spicy margarita.
Okay, yes. That's probably one of our best-selling margaritas. People really like that.
It's delicious, and there's nothing more disappointing than when you sit down to order a spicy margarita and you're really excited and you're like, I'm in love with spice, and then they're not spicy. And the one at the Coyote Cafe has a nice little kick to it.
Sure. I mean, we infuse it with habaneros, for almost 24 hours, so it gets a nice flavor to it, nice spicy flavor.
Which is amazing. And then people can come see you 7 days a week. What are the hours of operation?
11 o'clock. Right now we're open till about 8 o'clock for dinner. Starting next week, that'll go to 9 o'clock, and then we are also open late night. So if you're looking for a beverage, late in the evening, there's not too many places open. We're definitely probably the only spot that's open.
Especially if you're coming up here to participate in any of the wonderful events and activities that are taking place over the course of the next few weeks. Now that we're gearing up, Bike Hall starts this weekend. So Beaver Creek is really going to kick off for the summer lineup of events, and it's great that you guys will be one of those few late night places for people to come and enjoy.
And the other thing about the late night deal is if you want to mingle with the locals,
yes,
it is definitely a local hangout.
And the best way to know our community is to hang out with the locals.
That's right. Absolutely. And, they're starting that new Thursday night concert series next week, I believe. There's some great shows coming, so come before the show, come back after the show.
Which makes it so convenient for everyone to enjoy. Now, we have done so much coverage of the Coyote Cafe, and I want to thank you both so much for being here, because I love getting to spend time with you, because I'll be up at the Coyote Cafe at like 6:30 this evening.
Yeah, but let's go back to the Father's Day thing.
No, we're not. I want to thank you guys so much for being here this morning and taking the time to chat with me.
Thanks, Maddie.
Make sure that you check out the Coyote Cafe. It's now open 7 days a week for you to go and enjoy. You can also get your cocktails to go. So as the concert series kicks off, you can go up, grab the perfect margarita, and then you can walk down and enjoy the live music. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Daily Flash. I'm Andrea Jackson.
I'm Mitch English, welcoming you to
Mitch English and Andrea Jackson have co-hosted together for over a decade. And now, only on Daily Flash, they serve up a fast, fun, fresh perspective on the day's trending news and entertainment. Daily Flash offers the latest in pop news, celebrity gossip, fashion, health, wellness, and even some unscripted, irreverent, who knows what's next fun. Daily Flash with Mitch English and Andrea Jackson. Trending news and entertainment.
Good morning, Vail.
The town of Avon stopped by earlier this week to give us some great information about all of their summer events and activities, and you're not going to want to miss out on them, and especially the one that takes place today for Father's Day. So let's hear what they have to say.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. If you're looking for something fun to do this weekend and throughout the course of the summer, well, then the town of Avon has got you covered, and I'm joined by Luke Heron. Thank you so much for being here this morning, Luke.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
We love to have any of the towns on, only because there's so many great events and activities that we do as a community, and you guys have a great one coming up for Father's Day.
Yes, we do have our Father's Day run tomorrow, which is a short 1K run around the lake followed by coffee and donuts. It's great for young children and their dads to get some exercise tomorrow morning.
I think that is a great way to get some exercise first thing in the morning, and then you're ready for the day. I feel like once you get those endorphins going, then you're solid for the rest of the day,
Oh, yeah.
hopefully. Fingers crossed. That's always the plan. Now, you guys have also kicked off all of your great music series. So there was a concert that took place on Wednesday, then there's one on Sunday.
Yep, that's correct. That's going to be Sunset Live on Sunday and Avon Live on Wednesdays.
And you guys have such a wide variety of bands, because Battle of the Bands just took place on this Wednesday, and then continuing throughout the rest of the summer, you're going to have incredible musicians.
That's correct, including our 4th of July, Salute to USA.
Let's talk about 4th of July, because this is a staple here in the community. You guys always bring in the best entertainment, and not only the best entertainment, but there's all sorts of little features that people might not know about that make it so unique.
Yep, 4th of July is one of the biggest fireworks shows in Colorado. It brings about 100,000 people to Avon, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's an impressive number. That's so many people here, and everyone gathers around Nottingham Lake to enjoy the show.
And not just special events, we're also doing new programs in Nottingham as well. So we have our very first Avon Kickball League. We'll bring that back. It discontinued in 2008, but it's back again and get that started. And we also are doing sand volleyball as well.
Which is so fun because there's such a large group of people who love to come out here and play volleyball and enjoy kind of the sand, because you can't really put your toes in the sand anywhere else, and then the water right there, and just really the camaraderie that it brings to have those volleyball courts here.
Yes, and speaking of the water, we also have our Avon Dunk and Dash series. It's our 18th year doing it, and we also do open water swimming on Thursdays.
Wow, dunk and dash. So you get in the cold water and then you take a run?
Yep, you get in the cold water, you swim for a mile, and then you run a 5K.
Wow. And how often is this taking place?
That is going to be every Monday until August 12th.
Well, so the water eventually will warm up.
I swam in it yesterday. It was a nice breezy 60 degrees, so you do need a wetsuit, but you can swim in a swimsuit. It's just a little chilly. Just swim a little fast.
Right, you got to be in, got to be out as quickly as you can. The dunk and the dash.
Yes.
Now, as you guys are doing all of these great events, you also bring in some awesome local vendors. So you have food vendors. Sometimes there's some other types of vendors throughout the concerts and the 4th of July. So let's talk a little bit about what people can expect as they're coming to the events.
Yes, we have a large range of vendors. There's usually about over 15 vendors. It can range from donuts, the ice cream, the sausages, the burgers, Mexican food, sushi. It's about every single culture you can imagine.
Which is so amazing. I love coming and getting the elote street corn. That's like my biggest draw factor to all of the outdoor events.
Yes, no, that's my favorite too.
It's so good. They do such a good job. And so if people are just coming to the concert maybe on Wednesday for the first time, as they're coming to the concerts, if they want to maybe bring their dogs, is that something that's okay?
Yes, they can bring dogs. We do recommend that they are leashed though.
Yes, of course. And then as they're coming to enjoy the live music, either on Wednesdays or on Sundays, what do you recommend they bring in their maybe picnic baskets? A blanket, chairs?
You can bring blankets and chairs. I feel like Sundays are a little more casual. I call that like the locals only concerts just because it's in the back of the stage. I always bring a blanket. I run the city market, grab some cheese and crackers and some deli meats.
A nice little charcuterie board.
Nice little charcuterie board, yes. Makeshift.
That sounds like the perfect Sunday evening right there. And that's one of the greatest parts about our community, is this is something that people can expect every Sunday throughout the course of the summer. That way they can just get out, they can mingle, they can see friends who they maybe haven't seen all winter, because we live such busy lives here.
Absolutely, and one of my favorite things to do before the concerts is to hit up the Avon Preserve, go mountain biking, stop at the store, finish up the concert, and end the afternoon that way.
There you go. That sounds like a dreamy day right there.
Yes.
Now, people can participate in all of these events and all of the other upcoming events that you guys have, because you guys keep it very busy throughout the summer. And to do that, they can get more information on your website.
That's correct. All of our information is on avon.org. If you want to get the most up-to-date information, our social media pages, Facebook and Instagram at Avon Recreation, are the best way to stay up to date.
Which makes it so convenient. Now, if people are interested in doing the Dunkin' Dash, do they need to register in advance?
They can register in advance. We also have drop-in available as well.
How many people participate in this?
It's usually about 10 to 15, but the people who do participate are some of the best triathletes in the world. So we have the Midoff family coming there. We have a few Xterra professional athletes coming, a few retired professional athletes as well. So it's a pretty competitive race for the amount of people we have. And it's a little small community as well. And the reason why we do Dunkin' Dashes is to train for our next triathlon, whether it is Xterra here at Beaver Creek or maybe it's a triathlon in Boulder.
Which is so wild to me, but that puts no pressure on anyone who wants to come participate. You're just going to be next to some of the greatest athletes that we have here in the community.
Yeah, and you can always swim just one lap as well if you're not filling the two, and it's a very encouraging community, and the whole point is just to bring people who enjoy this together and get more in shape together.
What if I just want to get in the cold water and then do the running? I don't want to swim. I just want to dunk, literally.
Just dunk and then literally dash.
Yeah.
I will allow that.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so
you can absolutely do that.
Perfect. That's incredible, and it's so nice that you guys do this, just because we do have such an athletic community. And sometimes when you're out there doing all of the fun athletic things, it's hard to do it alone. Sometimes it's nice to have someone next to you who maybe you don't know that's pushing you that perfect amount.
Yep, and this year you can bring your kids as well. We just introduced a youth Dunkin' Dash. So it's about a 300-yard swim and then one lap run around the lake as well.
How many laps is it to complete a 5K around the lake?
So we go to the Weston and back, but around the lake, I would say it's probably about eight laps.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So we do an hour and back, yeah.
I'm gonna start running the 8 laps around the lake so that when I do show up for my literal dunking and dashing, I'm not like dry heaving along the way.
It's definitely, when you get out of the water, it's a little distraught. So you can kind of like trying to figure out where you are.
A little slow moving. Now, as we go through the summer, are there any other big events that are coming our way, except for 4th of July, because we know about that one?
We do have quite a big events. I know we are reintroducing Cars in the Park, where we bring a bunch of old vehicles into the park, kind of like a collector's meeting. There is some talk about our pickleball courts and starting a pickleball league, which would be more towards the fall.
Yes.
So that would be a very big event, because our pickleball courts are actually our #1 most searched item on the town websites.
Wow. It is one of those new sports that has just taken off.
It is very, very hot right now. Yeah.
If people want to come play pickleball, do you reserve it at the Avon pickleball courts?
We do not. The courts are free for anyone to use. We have 6 courts, and if the courts do fill up, we have a queue system in the front that explains what to do when the courts are full. So it's a very social sport. So if you do come to the courts, you're most likely going to be meeting some new friends.
Which is incredible. Luke, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this information. Now, if people want to go to the website, can you give us one more time what the website is?
It's going to be avon.org.
And then social media, if people want to find you there?
It's Avon Recreation.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, giving us all this great information, and maybe motivating some of us to dunk and dash quickly.
Yeah, please come out. It starts this Monday.
Perfect. Make sure that you check out the Dunk and Dash this Monday, but you participate in the Father's Day 5K that's taking place tomorrow morning, only because it's a great way to get outside, enjoy the sunshine while it's here, and spend some quality time with your dads. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Join host Madison Brown as she visits with guests ranging from country star Toby Keith to magician Tommy Wynn. Explores the kitchen from cake decorating to cooking Hawaiian style, all while exploring unique locations across the country. Check your local listings and tune in.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking to get in shape for the summer because it is finally here? Well, then Evolve Fitness is the place for you to go, and we had them in the studio to give us some great information on all of the great amenities that they have to offer. Let's see what they have to say.
Are you ready to embark on your fitness journey and improve your health? Well, today we have special guests from Evolve Fitness here to talk all things health. So hi, Paola and Johnny. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well, thank you.
We're so excited to have you guys here. This is my first time hosting, so I'm very excited that you guys are my special guests of honor.
Thank you.
So I wanted to speak on what is Evolve Fitness and what services you guys provide to the community, because you're kind of a smaller business that's up and coming, which is so awesome.
Yeah. So Evolve Fitness is the official nutrition and training program. We really try to work with a wide variety of clients, anywhere from your busy mom and dad all the way to your power lifters, bodybuilders, really encompassing a whole spectrum of a population, right? Really showing everybody how they can invest into their health and their nutrition and how we can build those sustainable habits to reach those goals.
Wow, I love that it doesn't matter. You don't have to be crazy into fitness, and you can just be starting off because you guys are the people's coaches, isn't that right?
Yeah, yes.
That's awesome. And so also, how have you, Paola, because I know you just took over the women's portion of the training, so how have you guys been starting to encourage women to take on weightlifting? Because I feel like a lot of times the gym is a little bit of a scary space because it's so male dominated, all this testosterone, big guys walking around. So how have you been encouraging women to take upon weightlifting?
Yes, so a lot of our clients are women, and we
awesome.
encourage women to start weightlifting because it has a lot of benefits in your physical health and also in your mental well-being. We provide simple tips, educational content, and beginner-friendly workouts to make them comfortable in the gym. I encourage every woman that's listening today to get out of your comfort zone, take some space, and get strong as well.
Yeah, I love that, and especially getting out of your comfort zone is critically important, and I love how you're being friendly about it, and it doesn't have to be just you're all in or all out. It's simple everyday habits.
That's right.
That's awesome. And so also, why is health and fitness so important, and how are you making the community more aware of it?
Yeah, so health and fitness, I think, is a crucial part for everybody's life. I think it's one of those pillars that we really have to take a look at, right? Health and fitness can have a wide variety of benefits, right? Anywhere from your internal health to your mental health, to your physical health, as well as your overall well-being, right? I feel like everybody should incorporate some sort of exercise that fits their season of life, whatever they enjoy, as well as follow an adequate nutrition program in which they're able to overall increase their well-being.
That's awesome. And so you guys do it all. So you guys do the nutrition aspect, you guys do the weightlifting aspect, and then in general, it feels like you guys give people the emotional support, which is what a lot of people need as well. That's awesome. Okay, and so in general, how did your guys' spark for fitness start?
For me, it started about 6 years ago when I wasn't happy with the way I looked and felt about myself. So I started like everybody else. I started going through social media, finding workout routines, doing extreme diets, extreme cardio, and realized that quick fixes wasn't the answer. So I decided to hire a coach and had a positive experience and helped me reach my goals. And then eventually became a coach and also earned my nursing degree to help me help other people as well, right? So when I met Johnny 2 years ago, we had the same passions and we was like, oh, we love fitness, we love nutrition, we have the same certifications too. And he already had his company and I was already working with some clients, so we decided to start this together now, working together.
That's incredible. So they truly are the fitness power couple. It's Barbie and Ken here from the gym. It's great how you both have the same passions and brought it together and now have a company that is thriving.
Yeah. Yes.
I wanted to do just another one of what advice would you give to someone who's just starting out on their fitness journey? Because a lot of the times it is intimidating, but as we can see, you guys love it and it's part of your everyday life.
Yeah, I think first of all, we got to take a step back, right? Realize that every expert was once a beginner, right? Doesn't matter what you do in life. You didn't earn those skills. Nobody is an expert before starting as a beginner, right? So we want to take it step by step, learn the basic fundamentals of how can I implement some sort of exercise, some sort of nutrition regimen to start stacking those wins and not having all or nothing mentality of like, hey, I didn't go 5 days, I'm just gonna get rid of the rest of the day. Remember that consistent daily effort is what we wanna push. If all you had was 50% that day and you gave 50%, in my eyes, that's 100%.
Yeah, it's not an all or nothing mentality, and I love that you guys are promoting just little wins, little gains, because it's not like the next day you're gonna be jacked. It takes time. Yeah. And now we wanted to do a little bit of a fun portion with you guys. So busting gym myths, a quick rapid speed round. So does lifting heavy weights make you bulky?
No, lifting weights does not make you bulky. You really do have to follow a nutrition program, resistance weightlifting, and we got to take in mind, right, that resistance training is going to have a whole lot of benefits. You're not going to touch a weight, especially women with the stigma that they're going to look like men. Resistance training is good. Women should strive to eat more and lift heavier to really evolutionize their health and their well-being with resistance training.
That's great. And will doing ab workouts give you that summer six-pack that you're looking for?
No, I mean, you know, the rectus abdominis, the abdominal core muscle, is one of the muscles that you have to build just like any other muscle, right? Your legs, your back, your shoulders, your arms, and you have to work it, right? But you have to be a certain % body fat to really start seeing that muscle definition and that leanness. But overall, it really is going to take you to bring that body fat down to start showing those abs.
Is running on the treadmill the most effective way to lose weight?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No, definitely no. I mean, running is good for your cardiovascular health, but just running alone will not help you lose the weight or look lean or get muscular. You need to implement weightlifting, nutrition, and also the cardio exercises as well.
Okay. And will drinking hot water with lemon, we've heard it all over TikTok and Instagram, make you that skinny legend?
No.
No. Just no.
No. There's no science behind it.
You guys heard that. It's a no.
No.
Is working out in the morning the best?
Anytime you can work out is the best time.
Yeah, and
yes.
I feel like that's what you guys are trying to explain in your fitness as well. Like your journey is that your small little gains, it doesn't have to be morning, it's whenever.
Celebrate the small wins.
Yeah.
Celebrate the small wins. Is wearing a corset gonna help shape your body and turn you into this Kim K?
Definitely not. It's overall having that calorie deficit, losing the weight overall that's gonna bring that body fat level down. You can't spot reduce, so no reason to be putting on corsets and limiting your breathing there.
And then, are carbs bad for you? We hear this all the time, keto diet, fad diets. Is it true?
No, carbs are your best friend, and it's the primary source of energy for your body. So we also encourage our clients to eat carbs before and after workout to fuel your body properly.
Wow, that's awesome. They are so knowledgeable, and I'm so happy that you guys are on our show today. So you guys back home, make sure to tune into Evolve Fitness. So where can we learn more about you guys and get in contact with you?
Yeah, so you guys can visit our website at evolvefitness.info. You guys can also see either my Instagram at johnny.oram, which is where I kind of post a lot of the content for Evolve Fitness, or at Paola's Instagram as well. Or we even have our phone number, and it should be coming up there on the screen.
That's great. I'm so happy you guys came on our show. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think just stack daily wins and continue to celebrate everything that you're doing. Remember that every expert was once a beginner, so don't be afraid to start.
Yes. Thank you guys so much. We learned so much about Evolve Fitness, and make sure to go check them out. And we're so excited to be part of this program, and we'll be back with more, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
One of the longest-running syndicated television series is back, America's Black Forum, a weekly series highlighting the latest in our lifestyles, business, entertainment, and finance. We introduce you to entrepreneurs who are making their mark in the business world and leaders who are fighting for change.
Welcome to America's Black Forum.
Tune in each week to know what's happening in our world today on America's Black Forum.
Join us on the famous Leadville Railroad. This historic train ride takes you on an unforgettable trip through the heart of the Rockies for an afternoon of adventure, relaxation, and sightseeing. Our scenic train rides are a perfect place to bring families closer together while immersing them in the natural beauty and rich history of this picturesque region. Enjoy the spectacular Colorado scenery. Even meet the engineer. Make memories that will last a lifetime. Tickets available at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
We want to thank you so much for tuning into your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail. Make sure that you make today a little extra special for all those wonderful dads in your life. So one more time, a very happy Father's Day to my very own father, Jeff Evans. I hope that you are having the most magical day today. Get out there, show some love, and enjoy the sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow for your Monday edition of Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do.